points to destroyer-in-chief, perhaps you want to call Summer. And he looks like water is in order here. To continue. Just to bring the temperature a little bit lower. So the seat was Johnny Gallo, destroyer-in-chief, perhaps Johnny Gallo doing his thing in China now. A sip of water is in order here. Just to bring the temperature a little bit lower. One of the men that fired Watford into the Premiership 2 seasons ago, doing his thing in China now.
And you know they are getting Kelechi. I think Kelechi is getting ready to come
into the Premiership 2 seasons ago. In England.
No, that was a great error. And you know they are getting
perhaps
Kelechi.
might just turn out to be
Kelechi is getting ready to come.
John Obibikel, a very proud captain, I'm sure. Another substitution, perhaps might just turn out to be the backbreaker, doing everything they can. John Obibikel, a very proud captain, I'm sure. Another substitution that the damage for Cameroon. 59 minutes into the game, doing everything they can, just have been done. Limit the damage.
I don't think they will come back.
Because it would seem that the damage.
But that doesn't mean they will still lose up. They will
59 minutes. Winners of the Nations Cup. These are 7-time attendees at the World Cup, but they have been decimated here by the Super Eagles. A very plucky side. They are being annihilated almost. But in order not to sing the Super Eagles' praises too soon, Cameroonians are not giving up so easily. And the referee says play on. He caught the ball, not the man.
It's the same Leon Balog, the rock of Nigerian Eagles defense.
And to me, Leon Balogun looks like a very good candidate for man of the match here today. He has played his heart out. He's been absolutely phenomenal. Well, that's a little bit unorthodox.
Wow.
What do you think?
I think the player was looking to pull the ball out, but unfortunately, and thank God that the Nigerian goalkeeper didn't go out to look for a puller. He was lucky that he adjusted himself and go and get the ball before he got into the net.
That's a little bit strange because you would have thought that that was easy pickings for Ikechukwu Ezemwa. But it probably shows that he is human after all. Onazi. Balogun. Onazi. Wearing for Moses Simon. Shehu Abdullahi overlapping. Well, that was Wilfred Ndidi. Miscuing his pass, but making amends immediately.
You know that's what exactly he's doing for Leicester City, to try and win the ball for Drinkwater and all those people to play. They're doing well too for Nigeria in this game.
Kelechi Iheanacho is in front of them. The sandwich between two players. And the referee thought he saw something untoward. Iheanacho doesn't seem to agree with the referee. But that was a glorious opportunity for him.
It's going to come into the game. That's exactly what I'm telling you. The Cameroonian defenders are pushing more forward, and this kind of clearance can, you know, they will just create chance for him up front there for Nigeria to be able to score another goal.
Cameroon still looking for the chink in the armor of defensive armor of Nigeria. They are yet to find it. And then they took over again. Ogenyo Nazi. John Obi Mikel. But the pass goes wayward. Free kick to Nigeria. Very intelligent move by Wilfred Ndidi. He knew what he was doing. The Cameroonian didn't know what he wanted to do. And there it was. No question about it. The free kick to Nigeria. Ogenyo Nazi is taking it. And Nigeria just taking their time, taking it easy. Nigeria.
I think they will bring it.
Probably thinking already that this might be a done deal. Kelechi Iheanacho finds Victor Moses. Victor Moses called it. Very intelligently done. Some of the fans thought the ball was in the net, but actually it was the roof of the net. But that was intelligent from Victor Moses.
That was a clever chip from Moses. I think Nigeria, they want to make a change. I think Mikel is getting tired. I think Mikel need to come out for another person to come in that middle.
There was no way. That was a very good attempt. Chipping the ball over. Mikel Ndubisiago. And another look at that goal by Mikel. He just landed it from with the outside of the foot. And Mikel Ago is the man coming in. the fans are chanting his name here. Mikel Ago.
Mikel for Mikel. Now we have, you know, the last time Moses and Moses were combining well, but now we only have one Mikel in the middle to make sure that these people didn't play any ball in between the defenders.
One good thing Nigeria seem to be doing is getting players from some of the leagues that were hitherto looked at as lesser leagues. They have players from China, they have players from the Israeli league, and they also have players from Turkey as well.
You know, it's just getting an opportunity to play overseas, and if you're playing regularly, it doesn't matter the country you're playing. If you're given an opportunity and you're able to grab it, then why not we keep you and use it for the national team?
Indeed. Two-footed lunge. The referee is not going to reach for his card. Cameroonians, perhaps in his opinion, are due some slack. Nacho. Didi. Balogun. Nigerian free kick. Victor Moses, the man that was appended there.
We have 3 players in the Nigerian side that are contesting for man of the match, and I think Victor Moses is one of them.
Most certainly, yes. Young Balogun has not done himself any harm either. Neither has Mikel Obi in his leadership of this side. Then what do you say about Moses Simon? They are just, I think it's a case of the Nigerians playing good football. Everybody has contributed in the state of affairs we have here.
That's exactly what it is. Even the goalkeeper is the one who have really done everybody proud, you know. Nobody was really expecting him to do this way that he did, but you can see the confidence he has in him. He's doing very, very well for the Nigerian national team.
20 minutes of regulation time left here. The Super Eagles of Nigeria comfortably ahead, 3-0 against the indomitable Lions of Cameroon, who are looking quite conquerable.
Like the Cameroonian team are also getting tired. I expected more from them in second half. I don't know if maybe the third goal that have really demoralized them.
This would really be a fantastic way of redeeming themselves from the Super Eagles after the totally calamitous outing against the Bafana of South Africa in their last international Nations Cup qualifier, where the Bafana came and scored twice without reply from the Super Eagles.
And that is the thing, we need to change that attitude that when Moses, Mikel, and Egaro is not in the team, then we can do well. We can also do well without them, but they have said it today that when we have these experienced players in the team, they always do well.
Indeed, that should be a wake-up call for the other players to step up their game and make a bold statement that they too deserve respect. Cameroonians seem to be gradually running out of ideas. That is when Nigeria cannot afford to be complacent. That is when Nigeria need to continue to keep their foot to the pedal.
I think the Cameroonians are getting tired. They are looking at this score, thinking there is no way back for them. But that's football. But you need to put everything. You never know what will happen. You can still cancel 3 goals within 10 minutes.
This is when the Cameroonians actually need some kind of inspiration. They would look to somebody like Vincent Abubakar to provide it, but quite clearly he is not doing that. He got the ball this last time, gave a pass when perhaps he could have tried for goal himself. He came into a rich vein of form recently.
You know, this kind of thing, you know, players being in the field, knowing that this team now has a 9 points and you have 2 points, it's really big hurdles for you to be able to catch up already. Their morale there they are getting tired already. I'm telling you, even the second leg against Nigeria in Cameroon, they will find it difficult to play good football.
Indeed. That was another close one. Nigeria winning yet another corner kick. To be fair, they've not had too many of the corner kicks in this game, but apparently they didn't need it to do this much damage to the Cameroonians. Corner kick for Nigeria. Fabrice Ondoa in goal for Cameroon. Victor Moses standing over the ball for Nigeria. Big boys in Nigerian side. Ekong is there. Balogun is there. He floats it. Heads go up, but no head. Well, that's a bit strange. It's almost impossible to score with that kind of attempt at goal. But perhaps you can pardon the Nigerians, and that's another look at that effort.
Pardon him, he's a defender, you know, he's trying to see if he can be able to get his own goal too. He has had a wonderful game for Nigeria in the back. He has been rocked for them there. Maybe he can cap it with getting a goal for Nigeria too.
And the Nigerians would need to recoup quickly here. Threw a lot of men forward. William Troost-Ekong and Leon Balogun get present when he's going to take his time. He doesn't see the need for haste there. Leon Balogun, the Mainz man, plays in the Bundesliga. The German Bundesliga, that is. Let's not forget that the Austrian league is also Bundesliga. That's Nigeria going forward. Still Victor Moses this time, and he was looking for Ndidi Wilfred.
I don't know what really happened that Kelechi didn't try to shoot with his right leg. You know, he had to turn back and pass to Victor Moses that was behind him.
That's a trip that gave away a free kick to playing a little more centrally now. Victor Moses racing away. Victor Moses still with the ball, and an opportunity there for Nigeria. The ball comes in.
What did I say, Mariela?
It's certainly a foul. Is absolutely delighted. The fans are going berserk here. Nigeria are just not playable today. The indomitable Lions cannot believe what is happening to them. Ike Chukwuezenwa is truly, well and truly, cloud nine. The flag is flying very high. Gerard Raw and his team are simply delirious. They simply cannot believe it.
Can you look at Moses' strength? He won the ball in our half, and he followed the ball through and get there and make that pass for Onaze to pull for Kelechi to score. That was a great movement from him.
A no-look back pass. No-look back pass, if you ask me, and look at the movement. Everything made to measure. Another beautiful one to again Onaze and Kelechi Iheanacho. Not a very easy header to execute.
Of course, he needed to get himself back to be able to get contact with the ball. Wow.
Well, Nigeria certainly, not just in the driving seat, it is safe to say that they are home safe and dry. And it is safe to say that the Super Eagles of Nigeria are just minutes away from 9 points in Group B. And that is something to talk about.
No way back for
the scoreline. Nigeria 4, Cameroon 0.
I don't think there is any way for Cameroon to come back to this game.
Nigeria coming forward again. They are not yet done. Victor Moses, he knows how to run with the ball. He looks up and decides, oh, a pass that almost didn't come up. But Elderson Echiejile. Referee says, play on. But he has to stop the game because of Elderson Echiejile.
Yeah, we have two players on the ground. If you don't know what happened to them, you need to put the ball out to be able to get medical help for them. I cannot believe this result. Nigerian team have really shown us that they can play. I don't know what the Nigerian national team have seen on this. When Algeria was #1, they had to beat Algeria. They had a very good game. Now Cameroon is defending champion in Nations Cup. Now they are giving us another good game.
Well, there are no respecters for FIFA ranking, obviously, because Cameroon are ranked 35th, Nigeria ranked 38th. Cameroon defending champions. Cameroon, of course, recently represented Africa at the Confederations Cup. Cameroon have won the Nations Cup 5 times to Nigeria's 3. Cameroon have been to the World Cup 7 times to Nigeria's 5. So all the statistics seem to be stacked in their favor. But that was one exquisite header from Kelechi Iheanacho. Came off the bench and left his mark on the game.
Happy that he scored for